Good early day to you all. This is William Surf Riles, and I welcome you to my TikTok channel as well as the YouTube channel. We Ride for a Cure. This video is for the intended purpose of edutainment purposes. That means to educate but entertain you as well. I also have a new word that I'm going to start using. It's called aspirication or inspiration, which means to be inspired by somebody who educates you or to be educated by something that inspires you to move forward. That's my word. I'm keeping it. So, the intended purpose of this video is based upon my life story as a cancer survivor of now 8 years. But during the time that I experienced cancer, there was a lot of things, pitfalls, dark moments in my life. And I wrote it in a book called FU, I'm Not Dying, My Cancer Story, which I hope to have finished before the summer. And I hope you all will get it, including the book called The Regiment, the 120-day program, 120-day program, which is based off of the philosophy that my elder, Chris Williams, taught me when I was going through my healing process with cancer. So let me straighten out my collar here before I get into this. I hope that you young men and young women will take heed to the message that I'm giving you all. I'm 52 years old, though I don't look it. And this is my story. In 2014, I was diagnosed with colon cancer. At that time, I had several things that took place, including a separation, now divorce, financial issues. And for anyone that works for themselves and you're trying to do something for yourself to go through this, it is really devastating. During that time period, I met some great people, including the late, great Alfredo Bowman, Dr. Sabi, and my personal elder, Chris Williams. And I went on my venture to living and surviving cancer. That's 2 minutes into the video. Let's start with number one. Stay ready for anything. If you stay ready, you won't have to get ready. Don't assume, but expect the unexpected. Stop fighting for something that's not yours. Don't rush greatness and stop seeking love and admiration from people or followers. You will die miserable. I'm going to start there. 30 plus years of my life as an airbrush artist, as a good guy, nice guy, I have always tried my best to represent quality, what a good man is supposed to be, what a good human being was supposed to be. I gave back. I've listened. I was a companion. I was the guy that listened. I did a lot of things that I thought as a human being you're supposed to do. In certain cultures, that's considered a lame. That's considered a gump. That's considered someone that is a loser in certain societies because it's either take it or get taken from, beat up or get beaten down. And let me tell you, being that way almost killed me. And then love hit me even harder. It's nothing wrong with being in love. It's nothing wrong with being a good person. But you need to keep yourself guarded. As Andre Taylor said, guard the man. And let me just say, there was a very harsh moment in my life when I realized that the people that I thought were there were no longer there because I wasn't as important as I thought I was. Okay. Number two, which goes into what I just said. People see you important when they need you. Your real friends are few, and this experience will reveal the truth of how people see you. Work on you. Again, I have to give honor to Andre Taylor for making that statement and a couple other people through, I guess, spiritual messages. Work on you. If you don't work on you, if you don't work on perfecting you, if you don't work on getting your paper together, getting all of your skills in order, and getting some type of balance in your life, you're going to be out of balance, out of whack, and out of here. You can take my advice or let it go from one ear out the other. And eventually, you're going to hear this message, if not from me, from somebody else. Number three, I think this is the most important thing that all parents teach their children, especially if you're in an older age group like me. This one's a hard one. Fall in love once. The first time is free. If you fall in love with somebody and you are blessed to have that person in your life for the rest of your life, that was God's gift to you. But when you fall in love and that's over and you do it again, remember, you get what you pay for. You get what you ask for. You've been warned. Falling in love and being in love are two different energies. You can love a pizza, but you ain't going to depend on the pizza for the rest of your life. You can love that car, but that car eventually is not going to be in your life. Just like, look at it this way. When you got to go to the washroom, when you go, do you think about that toilet again? Nope, because that's how people think about you sometimes. You're only important when they need you. So, falling in love may be a beautiful experience, but after you fall, get back up. Number four, when you're gone, life continues. Leave the past in the past and never go back. One of the greatest lessons that I learned from an older lady was don't ever go back. If it hurt you that bad, don't ever go back. Listen to that message because so many of us, we always go back to things that hurt us. And sometimes we allow the things to hurt us to continue hurting us because we stop being important to us. All right, now we go to number five. Number five, you are your best friend and your worst enemy. And somebody's calling. All right, you are your best friend and your worst enemy. Number five, when you value yourself by getting up in the morning and telling yourself that you love yourself and you want the best for yourself, but not only that, I'm willing to go through what I'm going through so that I can be at my top tier, at my most highest value. Nothing and nobody's going to stop you from reaching your goals, but they're going to also see you as a person with integrity, principle, and character. Value yourself. You are your best friend and your worst enemy. You are the reason why you will excel, and you are the reason why you will never get any further in your life. So, how much do you love yourself? Are you loving yourself enough to tell yourself, get off your lazy butt and let's go get it? When I grew up, there was one thing that I remember about my father. My father wasn't a beggar. And if my father asked for something, he will always return the favor. And I grew up with that. Never put yourself in a position in where you have to depend on people except you. You are your best friend and your worst enemy. That's 5 of the 10 things I learned dealing with cancer. Let me know what you think about it. And I'm going to do a video on each point and make it into a whole series. I'll get back to 7, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in the next video. Until then, I command you to be great. I command you to be prosperous. I command you to be greater today than you were yesterday. Let me know what you think about these videos. All right.